Hello, everybody. Welcome to a special announcement. My name is Joe Saunders. I'm the host of the Managing Violence podcast. If you're a listener of the show, you know I am based in Australia. And if you are not yourself based in Australia, you may not be aware of what's happening here at the moment, but our government is having a little bit of a tiff with Facebook. And the result of that is that Australian news media organizations have been banned from Facebook, or the content has been hidden from Facebook. Australians are no longer able to access any kind of news content from anywhere in the world, it seems, at the moment on Facebook. And any Australian organization that may be considered a news outlet has been essentially silenced on Facebook. Now, that may not seem like a big deal, and I didn't expect it to be a big deal until I realized this morning that the Managing Violence podcast has apparently been considered a news outlet. So at the moment, if you look for Managing Violence podcast on Facebook, you will find that we have a blank page, no posts, no images, nothing. You'll also not be able to find any of our previous posts, any of our previous episodes, or anything else that we've uploaded to Facebook previously. So that's not great. It's not great at all. And we've been sort of scouring for a contingency. Thankfully, with the events at the start of the year where there was some issues with people being deplatformed, I had already started to invest some time and energy into figuring out other means of communication. Obviously, the YouTube channel is one. If you're a subscriber to us on YouTube, then you will still get all the content and notifications and all that kind of thing. So make sure you do hit subscribe. You do hit the notification bell if you are watching this on YouTube. But we have used Facebook and to a lesser extent Instagram to really spread the word about our podcast and about the guests and about what's coming up next and all that kind of thing. And we haven't really diversified beyond that for the past 2 years. And regardless of what happens, I assume there'll be some corrections in this algorithm. I assume some will be replatformed, whether we are one or not. I hope so, but I don't know. I don't have any real trust in Facebook. I don't have any real confidence that I'm going to be a high enough priority that they're going to invest any resources in making sure I get use of the platform back. So I am taking some steps right now to lessen our dependence on Facebook. Part of that is going to be building a Managing Violence podcast email list. It's something I should have done a long time ago, something I've been needing to do for a while. So I'm going to put a link to that in the video description or the show notes, depending on how you're consuming this particular announcement. It's going to be a link just to subscribe with your email address to get updates about the show. So it's not going to be spam. It's not going to be a funnel. It's not going to be ongoing email chatter. To be honest, I just straight up do not have enough time to write unnecessary emails. All it's going to be is the kind of announcements you normally would have got on our Facebook page. So that's when we've uploaded an episode, what episodes are coming up, maybe some interaction of what you'd like to see. And we'll also do a monthly Managing Violence podcast newsletter, which will have some articles written by me or other guest contributors, as well as just some cool content as it becomes available. So if you would like to subscribe to that, click on the link that's in the show notes or in the video description, and please subscribe so that we can stay in touch with you without being dependent upon the Facebook platform. All right, there probably will be more announcements to come. I'm going to see how this plays out over the next couple of days. But for now, the Managing Violence podcast is not currently accessible on Facebook. If you're already a member of the Managing Violence tribe, that is still operational for the moment. But we are building contingencies to get around that. So stay tuned for more announcements as they come. But for now, please join the email list. The link is in the show notes or the video description. All the best to you guys. I look forward to talking to you through whichever medium we end up on in the very near future. Cheers. Talk to you next time.